The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go here on Monday night. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Come on, set! Ready?
Once again, it's Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Alert! Alert! Set go!
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now this time they'll look to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the Titans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
70 range, 70 range. Track 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That caught Tony Pollard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll drop to throw. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Tennessee. Slot receiver headed right. On the give, it's Pollard. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hawks!
That's to the big tight end, Parham. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Check. He'll manage only a couple. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's A-Chain. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Here we go! Here we go! Go!
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll run here with Pollard. Pollard, 1st down and more. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pollard with a nice 1st down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's stay 19.
They'll look to throw. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 19 line.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, Pollard. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
First and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on. 79 Bronco. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Go.
And that ball's intercepted by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Track at 60. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set up.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take, half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air once more on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check up.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down for Tennessee.
79 Broncos. Riggs. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll look to throw yet again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles. Let's go. 7 Pirates. Come 19. Ready.
That's taken in by Achane. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
70 range, 70 range.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Track 60. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw here to begin the drop. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick six. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And the offense are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's Achane. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
One more time, it's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not that was a design safety blitz or whether he just did that on his own. Either way, though, Mike, great coverage downfield. That was all the time he needed to get there from his safety spot and come away with the sack.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation. He
manages to get the throw away and completes it. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan first down. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Okay, ready?
They face second down and 7. Back to the air one more time. Off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come up for second and 2. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now, second and goal. They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is no good. He missed it. That could have significant consequences. They're unable to stretch the lead out to a field goal. They're up only 2. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Stephanie, take go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go. 19 light. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. Looking underneath for Achane. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, second and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, Shaq. Panther 11, Panther 11. Unlock right.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
One play, fourth down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. And it looks like they're going to get out of this one with a victory.
The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will up the lead to 5. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Here we go. One final play. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. So a win here for the Dolphins. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.